You know, Bangladesh has become one of Asia's most exciting economic stories. But with that massive opportunity comes some pretty significant complexity. So how do businesses actually succeed in this booming market? Well, that's what we're breaking down right here, the vital role that business consultants play in navigating Bangladesh's really dynamic landscape.
Okay, let's just dive right in with a huge number. We're talking about a GDP that shot past 450 billion US dollars in 2024. And look, that's not just some number on a spreadsheet, it's a massive signal of the sheer economic power and potential we're dealing with.
And believe me, this isn't some flash in the pan. This kind of growth has been steady, making Bangladesh one of the fastest-growing economies on the entire continent. It has literally transformed itself into this diverse, industrial, and service-driven hub that has the world's attention.
So to really get the full picture, here's our game plan. We're going to look at the economic boom, tackle the market's complexities, pinpoint the role of consultants, check out the services they offer, and finally, figure out how you can choose the right partner for your business.
All right, first up, let's zoom in on that economic boom. What is it exactly that makes Bangladesh such a hotspot for both local entrepreneurs and foreign investors right now?
Now, what's so cool about this is how all these numbers tell a story together. That huge $450 billion economy, it's powered by a massive population of over 170 million people. And with incomes on the rise, what does that mean? Well, you've got an expanding middle class and a consumer market that's just exploding. And it's not all about one thing. We're seeing incredible growth across the board, from garments and pharma to IT and even shipbuilding.
But of course, it's not all smooth sailing. Great opportunity often comes with great challenges, and making it in the local market takes a lot more than just a brilliant business plan.
So what are we really talking about here? What are those specific hurdles that can cause delays, kill efficiency, or even lead you down the wrong strategic path?
I mean, the complexity can be just mind-boggling. You're dealing with all these unique regulatory procedures, tricky supply chains, very specific import-export paperwork, and pretty complex tax systems. And on top of all that, you have to understand the local business culture to make sure you're compliant. That takes real on-the-ground knowledge.
And that is exactly where our main topic comes into play. To cut through all that complexity, businesses are turning more and more to a critical ally, the business consultant. Think of them as your strategic partner.
So let's be super clear on what we mean. A business consultant is basically an expert guide. They're the ones who give you the pro advice you need to boost performance, solve those sticky operational problems we just talked about, spot opportunities, and actually roll out effective strategies.
Okay, but what does that actually mean for you? Well, hiring a consultant gives you instant access to specialized expertise. They give you those crucial market insights that help you get your business up and running way faster, and they make you more efficient. Most importantly, they help you dial down those financial and regulatory risks, which makes big goals, like expanding internationally, feel a whole lot more achievable.
All right, so what's actually in the consultant's toolkit? Let's break down the real, tangible services these firms offer to help businesses win.
You can pretty much break down the services into two main buckets. On one side, you've got strategic advisory. That's the big picture stuff, like market research and figuring out where your product fits. Then on the other side, you have the hands-on operational support. This is the nitty-gritty, like handling company registration or fine-tuning your supply chain. A really great consulting partnership usually blends both.
Let's take a perfect example. Imagine you're a foreign investor trying to get a foothold in Bangladesh. Market entry support is absolutely crucial. A good consultant can walk you through everything, step by step, from finding local partners to getting government approvals. It just dramatically lowers the risk of jumping into a new market.
And you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to this. The CEO of Cannabis Inc. Canada says their consultants' strategic insight, market understanding, and hands-on support made all the difference. That just shows you how they really become a true partner for growth.
And the thing is, the consulting scene in Bangladesh is really varied. You've got the big global players like KPMG offering world-class advice. But you also have amazing local specialists like TNIB who really focus on practical solutions for smaller businesses and exporters. Then there are firms like Light Castle Partners, known for their data-driven insights, and others like the Bangladesh Trade Center, who are experts in cross-border trade.
Okay, so you've got all these choices. How on earth do you pick the right one for you? Well, that's what this last part is all about. A simple, practical guide to making that all-important decision. It really just boils down to these 5 simple steps. First, you gotta know exactly what you need help with. Second, check out their experience. Have they actually done this before in your industry?
Third, look into their reputation. Find those testimonials. Fourth, how do they communicate? You need someone who can explain complex stuff simply. And finally, be clear. Do you need a strategist, someone to do the hands-on work, or both?
Look, at the end of the day, thinking of a consultant as just another cost is all wrong. It's an investment. It's an investment in making smarter decisions. The right partner helps you dodge those expensive mistakes while also pointing out new ways to make money that you might have totally missed on your own.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. As Bangladesh's economy keeps surging ahead, could a trusted strategic partner be the one key you're missing to unlock your own success story in this incredible market?